Hey, it's me.
To have devotion on our plates and blossoms in our cups. What a feast!
From this day forth, may our noble ambitions spread to the far reaches of the land!
Agreed. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. From this day, we shall fight as brothers and end the chaos. I am Liu Bei, descendant of Liu Sheng, Prince of Gongsun. With my 2 sworn brothers, I have pledged to bring order to this chaotic world. As I speak, the land is suffering from an insurgency led by Zhang Jiao, known as the Yellow Turbans. I have taken rank in an army that will fight these traitors. My goal is to defeat all evildoers and restore the great Han Empire. This is the path I have chosen, and I will stop at nothing to return virtue to this land.
I am He Jin. I will be commanding the army for the battle against the Yellow Turbans. Those of you who have come to fight on behalf of the Han, the gratitude of your emperor is with you. We are now heading to Ji to take out Zhang Jiao, the leader of the Yellow Turbans, who is holed up in their main base. It is said that Zhang Jiao and his brothers can control the elements. Therefore, if we take his brothers out, things should be a little easier. All right, prepare to go to battle for the glory of the Han! Cao Cao, lead your army east. Sun Jian, you attack the center. Meanwhile, this force of volunteers will head around to the altar in the west.
They will not get past us so easily!
What is it, brother?
These people, before they were simply suffering like everybody else. It makes me think.
In that case, you simply need to create a world where people do not suffer.
You are absolutely right, Zhang Fei. My brothers, let us go.
Just because we're some flies doesn't mean we can't fight.
Behold the mystic ways of the yellow turban.
God of the winds, come and prevent these foolish beasts from fouling your air! Rise! Rise and blow them away!
Punish the foolish heathens! Zhang receive the power!
Stay the course. Aim for the one controlling the wind.
Oh, I feel the power in my own hands! It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You must enter the tiger's den if you wish to catch a tiger.
Open your eyes and serve the will of heaven!
What happened to my soldiers? They're bewitched.
Do not fear. The spell will break if we cut off its source.
Battles are not won on strength alone. You must be looking for trouble.
You've been training hard.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Let the wrath of heaven fall upon you! Heavens, grant me a miracle! Lend us your strength as we fight in your name! Do away with these infidels!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Slay the conjurer. Then the rocks will halt as well.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You should know who you're dealing with. I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We've got them right where we want them.
That's it. That is how it's supposed to be done. About time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
It is our strength that shall quell the chaos.
We shall rebuild the land and do away with these foolish remnants of the Han. I shall lead my people to glorious victory! Now, baffle the fools with an invincible opponent!
There must be some kind of device producing these phantoms.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We've got them right where we want them. We've thwarted their magic. Take down Zhang Xiao.
For my brothers! For my brothers! That's it. That is how it's supposed to be done.
Must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
has called for the creation of a new world. You shall harm my followers no more.
My brothers!
Heaven above, grant me even greater strength! My soul shall not descend to heaven.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Someday, the era of peace.
Infidels! You will spread your heresy no more!
The bandit leader, Zhang Xiao, has been defeated, along with his lies. Without him, the Yellow Turbans are finished. As commander, I would like to thank you all for your service. I want all of you to return to your homes and continue to loyally serve the Han. We must ensure that the land never again sees such chaos.
And you, this bodyguard...
We are about to attack Huluo Gate in our quest to overthrow the villain Dong Zhuo. Liu Bu, an extremely fierce warrior, will surely be waiting for us there. Though Guan Yu or Zhang Fei might have a chance against him, my skill is likely no match for Liu Bu. I would do best to avoid him and find another way. After all, the real enemy is Dong Zhuo. As a relative of the Han, I cannot forgive him for his crimes. The honor of taking his head shall be mine.
This villain pretends to serve the Emperor, but only serves himself. He shall pay with his life! But everybody follow me, and we shall reclaim the capital. The Han must be returned to its former glory! Forward! Let's bring these scoundrels down for good!
Come! Hit me with everything you got! For my brothers! I must retreat, for now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Good luck if you think you can break through our defenses. Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
For my brother!
That's what we've been waiting to see!
They will not get past us so easily!
So you must be looking for trouble. It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Good luck if you think you can break through our defenses.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brother!
Now is the time to show them what we can do.
We must stop their assault! Hang on!
They will not get past us so easily!
For my brother!
I shall teach you the basics of strategy. Some battles you win, and some battles you lose.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brother!
That's what we've been waiting to see!
Good luck if you think you can break through our defenses.
Now, attack!
Take that!
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
That was impressive.
It's about time I face a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You should know who you're dealing with.
Take that! For my brother!
I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
The enemy formation is crumbling. Forward!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Continue the attack against the enemy.
Brainless fool! My brother! Not just roll over and die! Take that!
That's what we've been waiting to see!
Did you think you could overcome this base?
You shall go no further.
My brother!
I would rather live and redeem myself than die in shame.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Take that! Speed is of the essence! Follow me! Take that!
Continue the attack against the enemy.
Now is our chance to ride this momentum to victory, brother!
Treachery shall not go unpunished. I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
That's what we've been waiting to see!
coward! I shall deal with you all from atop red hair!
Stay away from Liu Bu. Make your way around and aim for Dongzhuo. Continue the attack against the enemy. They're stronger than I thought!
Worthless scum! I'll stomp you into a bloody mess!
Now is our chance to ride this momentum to victory, brother!
You are a traitor to the Han. I shall defeat you.
Ha! You are all talk and no action.
Lord Liu Bei is a man of justice and has 2 swords at his side to prove it.
An enemy of my brother's is an enemy of mine. Prepare yourself.
Go on ahead. Leave this to us.
Let's not get carried away, Liu Bei. Let's put it in. Take that. Take that! Take that! Ha! You thought you could beat me!
It's now or never. All units, advance on the enemy!
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Oh, my brother!
Continue the attack against the enemy!
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brother! For my brother!
The time to show them what we can do.
my brothers! For my brothers!
Show these commoners the importance of one's lineage.
Let's put an end to this! Take that! For my brothers! For my brothers! For my brothers!
Continue the attack against the enemy! Yes! Go and gain glory for the honor of the Yuan family!
Take that! Take
I
that!
won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Take that! You had best come back and try again later! Take that! For my brothers! For my brothers! My life of pleasure gone!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We have defeated the rebel leader, Dong Zhuo. I would like to thank each member of the Allied forces that participated in this struggle. As your leader, I am proud of you all. Now that Dong Zhuo is gone, it is time to disperse the Allied forces. However, those who fought under the Yuan banner shall never forget the privilege that was bestowed upon them.
A new bodyguard has come to act in your service. This bodyguard is known throughout the land.
Very well. On this third visit, allow me to receive you. The land must be divided in 3. You will take 1/3.
Divide it? Into 3?
Eventually, the other 2/3 shall be yours. And like today, you will knock 3 times on the gates to the heavens.
We defeated Dongzhuo, but our great army disbanded, and its heroes went their separate ways. Does no one else care about restoring the Han? It became clear that I must take the matter into my own hands. I set out to seek the guidance of the brilliant strategist, Zhuge Liang. According to Zhuge Liang, I must escape the grip of Cao Cao and defend myself from the Sun family to establish my own kingdom. By winning the hearts of the people, I will one day rule the land.
Master Liu Bei, with me as your strategist, I shall give my all and lead us to victory. This escape from the clutches of Cao Cao shall be no different. Normally, I would ask that you just flee immediately. But this time, you must meet Cao Cao head-on and then make your retreat. In order for the land to be divided in 3, my lord must show to everybody here at Changban that he is a hero equal to that of Cao Cao. Now, shall we go?
Everyone, we must escape with our lives.
We will secure the base and launch a fire attack. Task unit, begin construction as planned.
I have captured this base.
No one gets by here! Absolutely no one! Come on! This bridge belongs to me, and the toll for passage is death!
I have captured this base. I have captured this base. I have captured this base. I have captured this base.
Hey! Zhao Yun! You finally got here!
I need your help. I must return our Lord's child.
Good luck if you think you can break through our defenses.
The enemy commander is mine!
Take that!
For my brothers!
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Take that!
For my brothers! Yeah.
The time is now. Master Liu Bei, first of all, allow these flames to light your path. The road ahead will be long, but the destination is certain.
Your intellect is just what we need, Zhuge Liang.
They will not get past us so easily!
Well, that's it for me. I sure hope my brother's okay.
Zhao Yun, I feared you were dead.
Both I, sir, and your young child are unharmed.
Won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I shall show no mercy.
For my brothers!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Brother, let's finish him!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
All units, charge the base! Take that!
mine! Take that! For my brothers!
I shall show no mercy. I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Such an impressive display of skill.
The rest to me.
Defensive positions. We must let the people escape.
The enemy commander is nothing special! Take that!
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
My quest for strength will have to wait.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. The Navy's here. All units move to counterattack.
Your treachery shall not go unpunished. I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Liu Bei? About time I took your head.
Now is the time to press the attack!
My brothers!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
A proper strategy will always overcome brute strength. Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
The end is near!
This is our chance. Drive the enemy back.
Now is our chance to ride this momentum to victory, brother!
Happy to see you, brother!
My brothers!
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean
My
we can't fight.
brothers!
Go and strike the enemy down!
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brothers!
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Such an impressive display of skill.
Now is our chance to ride this momentum to victory, brother!
Take that!
Time to bring an end to this war, as well as the battle.
For my brothers!
Such impressive skill!
Someday, you shall pay for this.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. We managed to escape from Cao Cao's army. This is due to the fact that everybody risked their lives for me. I see that I am truly loved by my followers. However, we must be careful to avoid such a situation again in the future. Cao Cao will not let us escape a second time. If only we had a land to call our own, we could fight back.
A new bodyguard. This bodyguard is...
Thanks to Zhuge Liang's strategy, we were able to drive Cao Cao from Changban. We then formed a pact against Cao Cao with Sun Quan. Our combined army came face to face with Cao Cao at Chibi. Thanks to the heroic efforts of officers from both our kingdoms, we managed to lay waste to his great fleet. Right now, Cao Cao is attempting to flee from the battlefield that burns around him. At last, we have the upper hand. If I am to realize my ambition, I must catch and kill Cao Cao.
We shall cooperate with Wu and attempt to chase down Cao Cao, who, having suffered a near disastrous defeat at Chibi, has no choice other than to escape. Cao Cao, in an attempt to rebuild his fallen army, is retreating to Jiangling. Everybody, I want you to go and hunt down Cao Cao. My lord, if you can defeat Cao Cao convincingly here, then it shall bide you the time you need to obtain the lands of Shu. Now, it is time for us to go.
Is this where my struggle finally ends? Guan Yu, was my fate decided from the very moment that you left me?
Go. It is still not possible for me to forget my debt to you. But that debt ends here. The next time you oppose my lord, I will kill you. Remember that, Lord Cao Cao. Lord Cao Cao, I believe my debt to you is paid.
Don't let Cao Cao get away!
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You'll never break through my defense. I shall teach you the horrors of war.
I'll take out the bridge before the enemy shows up.
The master is here! Quick! Cut open a path!
We're not going to get anywhere at this rate.
I shall return before this is all over.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
If you stand in my way, I shall show my mercy.
That is a tough act to follow.
I would rather live and redeem myself than die in shame.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Cao Cao, this way! You have my thanks.
Let's run them through in an instant!
For my brother!
Cut through the enemy camp! There is no turning back!
Wow, Liu Bei! I'll do my best to keep up!
Won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Where are you, Master?
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We're not going to get anywhere at this rate.
I finally made it!
A proper strategy will always be retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Wow, Liu Bei! I'll do my best to keep up!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We're not going to get anywhere at this rate.
Let's run them through in an instant! You don't want to make me angry!
Wow, Liu Bei! I'll do my best to keep up!
My brother! I misjudged this foe.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Master, where the heck could he be?
Are you trying to make me angry?
Excellent timing! Let's finish this!
For my brother!
Well, I guess I can retreat just this once!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Someday you shall pay for this.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We have thoroughly crushed Cao Cao's army. It was quite humorous to see them scattering about like ants. This defeat should shut him up for a while. However, he will definitely come seeking revenge. Before that time comes, we must build up our military strength and be prepared to meet their advance.
And you, but this...
After the Battle of Chibi, we made a firm stand by quickly subduing the area of Jing. These are the lands from which I will form a great kingdom. Zhuge Liang has advised that I spread my rule by leading my army into Shu. This move will be the catalyst that splits the land into 3 divisions. But Shu is currently under the rule of my fellow clansman Liu Zhang. I can't help but question the virtue of stealing land from a member of my own family.
Master Liu Bei, now for the final step in the 3 Kingdoms strategy. We shall deploy our troops outside of Chengdu and attack it. Following this battle, you will be in command of your own country. In this battle, Pang Tong shall be issuing orders to everybody. If you follow his instructions, then victory is assured. My lord, this battle shall test whether our hearts are just. However, in order to bring an end to the chaos and welcome a new land of virtue, we must fight.
My mind is made up. I will build my kingdom in Shu.
We'll surround Chengdu and force out Liu Zhang. Zhao Yun and Zhang Fei cover the south gate. Huang Zhang take the east. I'll cover the north.
The people of Shu refuse to be invaded.
This forest looks suspicious. Proceed with caution.
This is mine. I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Who's this so-called man of virtue I've heard about?
Now, attack! Do you think you can stop me?
You're my brother!
I won't lose a second time.
Yeah. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Intruders! You will advance no further!
I shall show no mercy.
You're my brother! Yeah.
This battlefield belongs to us!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Liu Bei, have you lost all sense of your integrity?
Take that!
Don't step another foot in our land!
Steel yourselves for the battle ahead!
It looks like I better get moving.
Do you think you can stop me?
retreat.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Prepare yourself. I must retreat. Now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Open the outer gates and see who joins us. Get out of our land and don't come back!
The enemy commander is mine!
Forgive me, O innocent ones.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Such impressive skill!
For my brothers!
I have come for your head. It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Even I can take these guys.
Won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Now all we have to do is deal with Liu Zhang.
Such impressive skill!
I refuse to give up without a fight.
I have come for your head! It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Wipe them out! Brother, let's finish him!
Comes a time when every battle must be decided. Attacked by family, forced to surrender, to give up the land of my fathers. I'm sure to be the laughingstock of future peoples.
Master Liu Zhang, forgive me. But my ideal has no place for doubt. I shall restore the Han Empire, and it shall all start here in Shu. I have defeated Liu Zhang and gained the lands of Shu. If it weren't for everybody's support, I would have forsaken both justice and the lands of Shu in the name of humanity. Now that I have the rich and fertile lands of Shu under my control, I shall not fall behind Cao Cao and Wu. Finally, the path to a land that exists for the people has been opened.
A new bodyguard has come to act in your service. This bodyguard...
During the assault on Fan Castle, the Wu army surrounded General Guan Yu and...
It can't be. Guan Yu... Bring me my sword at once. Everyone, begin preparing for war.
No, my lord. Our enemy is Wei. It would not be just to attack
Defeat
Wu.
Wei, and Wu will have no choice other than to surrender. Please reconsider.
None of that matters to me now. Neither of you understand my pain. I must do it. For the death of my brother. Who must pay? How can this be? Guan Yu has been killed in a sinister plot by Wu. Zhang Fei, too, has been murdered, killed by his own men, as he prepared to avenge Guan Yu. Responsibility for these tragedies falls directly on Wu. They shall feel my rage, and pay for my brother's deaths with everything that they own. Nothing else matters now. I can hear only the beating of my angry heart, and it is screaming for revenge. Revenge against the Sun family, for Zhang Fei and Guan Yu.
My lord, please forgive my directness, but we are not on the side of virtue in this battle. Battles fought out of spite or vengeance must be put aside for the greater good. The army my lord has assembled at Yiling is quite impressive, but it has one fatal flaw. If the enemy is wise, then I am afraid they will exploit it without fail. I apologize for my late arrival, but I have my reasons. Now we must somehow hold on and win this hopeless battle so that we may continue our dreams of a better tomorrow.
Sun Quan must pay for the death of Guan Yu.
won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
So you must be looking for trouble. It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Beat it! Get out of my way! I'm not letting anyone get near Zhuran!
Is this one of the enemy's tactics?
We mustn't let them steal all of the glory.
Do you really think you stand a chance against me?
For my brother! These are worthy opponents.
Their strategy has failed. Tear them limb from limb.
I must retreat. Now!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brother!
If one's going to retreat, we might as well be honest about it.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
If we hurry, we can catch the enemy off guard.
So you're the enemy commander!
For my brother!
Retreat ain't so bad! See ya!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Liu Bei.
Must our lives lead us in such separate directions?
Goodbye, Liu Bei.
Farewell.
Some catching up to do.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
Keep a tight formation. Head straight for their commander. You're attacking by yourself. How foolish.
Cut through the enemy camp. There is no turning back. Take that.
For my brother!
It looks
like I was a little too passionate.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I must approach this calmly. Time to retreat.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. In a sense, we were victorious. But due to my short temper, many had to sacrifice their lives to achieve this victory. I also allowed my enemy Sun Quan to escape. Now we had best return home and start rebuilding our strength. I too need to rethink the meaning of things such as justice and virtue.
A new bodyguard has come to act in your service. This bodyguard...
I fought Wu at Yiling, but was unable to slay their lord Sun Quan. I rushed into that battle driven purely by hatred, and completely ignoring my true purpose. Now, Wu has regrouped, and come to attack me at Bai Di Castle. Just by looking at their formation, I can tell that they have come here seeking my head. Since we parted ways after the battle at Chibi, I have come into conflict with Wu a number of times. Now I must end this rivalry and defeat Wu once and for all.
My lord, our victory at Yiling was more than I expected. Surely your devotion for Master Guan Yu and the others who have fallen was felt by the very heavens themselves. The next battle is the defense of Bai Di Castle. Please go and defend the areas where our troops are weak. Try and lead our men to take the fight outside of the castle walls. There is a reason I cannot go to the battlefield, but I have prepared a number of strategies just for this type of occasion. My lord, let us put an end to Wu's destiny here at Bai Di Castle.
I will win this battle and usher in a new age of virtue.
Liu Bei, this battle isn't just about ruling the land. It's payback for the pain you caused my sister.
The enemy is fierce. Do not let up for an instant.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I shall show no mercy.
For my brothers!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
They're trying to take the base. Stop them!
Shu is our kingdom, and we'll defend it ourselves!
I hit pretty hard. Think you can take it?
Nice brother!
The glory of Wu.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
So, Wu would attack even the innocent. I must stand here to remain true to my lord. This one's mine. My blade will make you pay for your injustice.
Mustn't let them.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
work is done here. Strike the main camp.
Don't be afraid! We must defeat the enemy!
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Your head is mine! For my brother!
So this is the end.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
The enemy commander is mine! I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Well done, 𝐃𝐲𝐬𝐿, but not nearly enough.
They've defeated the Prime Minister's Stone Sentinel Maze.
They're trying to take the base! Stop them!
Hey, Sun Quan's banner. It's gone.
Back off before I split your head too! Leave some for me! didn't miss anything, did I?
Take formation! Surround Bai Di Castle again! You're attacking by yourself! How foolish! I've let everybody down.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I'm always looking for a good bite.
We might be in trouble.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
So you're the enemy commander! For my brothers! Steel yourselves for the battle ahead! Looks like I got a little carried away.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You're alone. What do you take the Shu family for? You arrogant fool! It's all your fault! You are the cause of Shang Jiang's tears!
Shang Jiang and I may have been forced down different paths, but our feelings were true. And the bond that we share shall never be broken, not by anyone.
have let my father and brother down.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
We were able to withstand the fierce onslaught of Wu and defend Bai Di Castle. We also managed to kill Sun Quan. I shall not forget this battle as long as I shall live. Before long, we shall be able to bring an end to the chaos that has plagued this land for so long. I only hope that Shu can bring them the peace they are so desperately looking for.
A new body. This body.
Wu is no more, and the three kingdoms have become two. I have reached the final leg of my journey, and at last my destiny is near. The legacy of my greatest enemy, Cao Cao, still remains. Only by defeating his vast kingdom of Wei can I realize my dream and create a new age of righteousness. This past age has been long and painful, but soon it will all be over. For the forces of good, I will conquer the chaos, and under my rule there shall be no tears.
My lord, the final battle with Cao Cao has arrived. While you were fighting at Bai Di Castle, I was at the Wuzhang Plains working on strategies against Wei. The enemy fears our spirit for this upcoming battle, and has done all they can to strengthen their defenses. We must keep our supply lines intact and use our provisions wisely in order to overrun the enemy position. If we can win this battle, we can realize our plans for a land ruled by virtue under my lord. This battle could be the one to bring an end to the chaos, so we must emerge victorious.
Just on the horizon, a great golden age awaits.
If they're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to oblige them.
We have come a long way. We must protect our supply line.
To die, then we'll be happy to oblige them.
My lady, preparations are complete, as ordered.
We should have no trouble escaping danger with these wood oxen on our side. We will win this battle, and a new era of peace will be born.
This isn't looking good.
Destroy them! Don't hold anything back!
For my brothers!
Prepare yourself!
For my brothers!
So, my might was not enough.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Master Sima Yi, we have brought what you ordered.
Ah, it's here. This will change the tide of the battle.
This may be the end for my army. Is this the end?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
The catapults are ready, sir! Fire! Fire at will! Leave not a single enemy soldier alive!
Oh, is this the end?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You're the enemy commander. I've come for your head. So you must be looking for trouble.
We must fight down to the last man.
Nothing.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brothers!
Prepare to attack! Follow me! Oh, is this the end?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brothers! For my brothers!
They're trying to take the base! Stop them!
Heavens above, grant me just a few more hours.
This isn't looking good. The enemy commander is mine! Oh, is this the end?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Zhuge Liang, I shall not forget your final wishes. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, and all of the others who have died fighting for our cause. Give me the strength to at last realize my ambitions.
All units, move to counterattack! Prime Minister, help me to live up to your brilliance. Attack once more, for the glory of our Prime Minister!
This isn't looking good.
Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
I always knew you'd come for me.
Thanks!
You will not live through this battle.
Trouble.
For my brother!
Yeah.
Die in such a hard place.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I've been waiting for you!
This may be the end for my army.
For my brother!
It's no use. Oh, the pain.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
I need reinforcements!
That's as far as you go. Eat this! It's over already.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Left unfulfilled.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Fool! You have just chosen the path to your own death. You think you can defeat me? Some people never learn. You should have done that in the first place.
Left unfulfilled.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Idiots, all of you! Let's see you handle this! Your head is mine!
impressive skill.
You've really made me angry.
Take that!
Never be defeated by an imbecile like you! Such foolish times to not make use of my talents.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Thanks to the Prime Minister's brilliant plan, we were able to defeat Wei. All of my men did an excellent job in controlling their grief and fighting against the enemy. The Prime Minister left behind a path toward unification of the land. Now, it is up to those of us left behind to create a new future where the people and the land will not be tempted toward the path to ruin.
And you, this bodyguard...
It was during the final days of the year 200 AD when the Han Dynasty saw its end. Its demise ushered in a new era of chaos, brought on by several regional lords vying to rule China. There were those who sought absolute power, as well as those who fought for justice, and some simply fought for the sake of their beliefs. Many would rise and fall in their attempts to dominate the land. Liu Bei from the Zhuo region. He was an actual descendant of the Han imperial line. When Zhang Jiao started an uprising with his yellow turbans, Liu Bei sought to bring peace back to the land and restore the Han Dynasty to its former glory. He destroyed the Yellow Turbans and toppled Dongzhuo's reign of terror with his sworn brothers Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. Unfortunately, Liu Bei possessed no territory for which he could establish his own kingdom and was forced to wander the land. However, his destiny changed very quickly after meeting the strategist Zhuge Liang. He followed the strategist accordingly and allied with Wu. The two forces destroyed Cao Cao, advanced into Yi, and captured Liu Zhang. Liu Bei was mobilizing his troops for the next battle when he received word that his sworn brother, Guan Yu, had been killed by Wu. Blinded with rage, Liu Bei prepared to avenge Guan Yu, despite his advisors begging him not to. Liu Bei's rage brought about many miraculous victories, which eventually led to the demise of Wu. The land was now divided between Shu and Wei, with the winner set to be decided at the Wuzhang Plains. After a grueling battle, it was Liu Bei who emerged victorious. The long days of chaos had finally come to an end, and peace returned. It is said that Liu Bei was praised and honored by the people for generations to come. These tales, passed on for generations, have endured the tests of time and live on today. The legendary warriors are praised and respected as if they were the gods themselves.
Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. At last our journey is finally over. Watch over us in this new age of peace.